Is that the thing to do here? It might be. I didn't grind these coins for nothing, guys. I'm just going for it. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of the Blitz Survival Games. I just got done dying to bee hoppers 2 times in a row, which is fun. I just bought Troll, as you saw in the beginning. I'm going to play a game after this game, showing one of the games that I played immediately after getting the kit. So stick around for that. It was a pretty interesting game. I think it shows some of the potential that the witch has to be useful in killing high level stacked players. So stick around for that. I think the witch is definitely a pretty useful thing, and that's kind of what the kit hinges on, right? And this is part of why I haven't bought it yet, because I have wanted this kit for a while. But the kit basically hinges on the witch, which is a little RNG. It's a little RNG. Not hugely, but, you know, there is some randomness to it. There is some finickiness. I would say it's overall pretty good, though. Like, overall, I don't feel like it is a... I don't feel like it's too gimmicky. I feel like you can play around the witch to some degree of reliability, or it does have some degree of reliability. It will usually land some of its potions if you play around it positionally correctly. Oh, I really want this kill. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just get free gear. That's like really good right off the bat. That'll make for an easy recording, I think. Sounds epic to me, personally. I think Pro 2 is actually better there. Okay. So at this point, I have really good gear. I just need armor. I just need armor. That's all I need in this game. Can I just crit this guy? No, stop it. Fuck you. Dick. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, it's not happening. It just ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna need some armor before I decide to go for some of these fights. Okay, bee hopper down. So now I can maybe just get in here and clean up some of these fools, absolute fools, fighting with me around. Silly, silly. Let's go. Okay, we got this guy. I think I have enough gear at this point. I don't really need to worry too much about that. I got this, which is pretty nice. Instant damage. I'd like to scoop some of that gear, so I'm going to speed up here and see what I can grab. Keeping an eye on him out of the corner of my eye. Going to replace some of this armor here. Okay, that's nice. He has full iron and a diamond helmet, so he's pretty stacked. It's a little scary. We'll see. I just need a chest plate here. And again, I think in deathmatch with all these speed potions, if it comes down to a 1v1, I'm in a pretty good place. I just need to stall until that point. I think I'll be able to show you guys the usefulness of the witch. This should actually be a pretty good game to use as an example, I think. Alright, this is a pretty good kill too. God, a lot of really stacked players armor-wise this game. I don't know how this is going to pan out. Not very well, presumably. If one of these guys gets the Blitz star. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Just one moment. Just one moment. Second chest? Okay. Okay. I see you, Blitz. I see you. So, how to use this? I think I use this to secure the deathmatch 1v1. I think that's the best use of the star in this scenario, is I just basically wait until deathmatch. I know that sounds super boring, but the reality is if I secure the deathmatch 1v1, especially if it's killing a player who has good gear, otherwise I'm getting a bunch of gear going into deathmatch. I am reducing the risks of dying before deathmatch, and I am securing myself a 1v1 in which I can abuse the witch and have a fairly decent shot at winning. I think the most dangerous player to me in this game actually is Books. So I may want to go over here and try and go for this guy, because if this guy ends up being the person who I fight in deathmatch, looks like he's a sharpness stone, that's pretty scary. If he's the one who I end up fighting in deathmatch, the punch bow is actually pretty good against the witch, so I need to be a little careful about that, to be honest. So I want to be a little wary about that. I'm not sure if I have a good way of pressuring him though, so it's a little bit of a hard spot to play. I really want to get a level here and enchant a sword. Maybe I can play around chest refill. Players will probably make some sort of a path around me, take some sort of a path around me. They won't get too close to me purely because it's a little dangerous given that I have the star. So I may have some degree of freedom when it comes to movement. Okay, I can actually craft a sword here, which is a good start. Chest is being refilled. I can start gearing up. Want to be careful that I don't get jumped from behind, because if I do, I could get pinned in, which would suck tremendously. But you know how it is. Let's see if I can get my sword here. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's get this out. Minute 34 till deathmatch. I may just have to force with the star, and maybe that nobody's going to fight before deathmatch. So I may just want to find... I mean, the question is, do I go for most stacked, or do I go for potentially most threatening? Obviously going for most stacked is dangerous, because then I put myself in a position to be targeted. Oh, okay. That's a yikes. I'm not doing that. The fuck out of here. I'm gonna gap up. If I need to star here in the next couple of moments, I want to be able to do that. I absolutely do. I might just pot up here. Go for assassin here momentarily. Yeah, just gonna take that. Got lots of mobs at this point. Oh, that rod went straight through this motherfucker. If I can get a slowness pot on this guy, that'll be pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna go back and loot for now. I'm okay with that. If he wants to let me get some of this delicious gear. I don't think he does want to let me get some of this gear. I think he's coming in hot. Oh, poison. Okay. Epic play. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I have slowness, I have speed, I have regen. I'm easily the least stacked player, so there's a fairly good chance I get targeted here. We'll have to see. I'm gonna spawn some of my mobs here. Get out some of my potions. I'm gonna try and stay speeded up, maybe. This is a pretty rough DM to play here. I'm gonna spawn my witch, though. Try and get to the point where I'm splashing these guys with potions. If he's going to be hitting my mobs, I'm going to be hitting him. That's basically the fundamental principle here. Is that if he is hitting my mobs, I'm hitting this guy. I'm actually in a pretty bad spot right now. Okay, secure that kill. You can see this guy's just being railed by my witch, and that is how you play with troll. Do you see that? The entire time my witch was just nailing them with potions. It's pretty solid, guys. It can be played pretty effectively, especially with these snowballs to stall. Obviously, that game was a little cheese because I killed the Scout X right off of spawn, but I think it's still a decent demonstration of what the witch can do. So yeah, next game here. Going to be a game from the stream. Also use the witch. I think in that game I used the witch a little earlier to secure the star. So check out that game, guys. You know, I've kind of noticed the healing, the aggressive healing kits like Paladin and Golem. The players who like those kits tend to really like them. You don't really see players who play like some Paladin or some Golem. It's usually like they have 300 hours on it, or they have none. Good example would be, you know, Sean, or I guess a Cruz also mains Paladin. It's like you don't really see a lot of people who just play like some Paladin here and there. They're usually either really into the kit or not at all. I feel like the one thing I'm still missing a little bit with Blaze is I have yet to come up with what exactly is the best way to use the mobs. I can think of some good ways, but I'm not sure that I'm confident in what the best way is. Like, do you want to use them purely in deathmatch? Do you want to use them to secure the star? I think it's something I should do some experimenting with. Try and figure that one out. Actually, Prot 2 is better, isn't it? Still haven't sorted out my hotbar here. Okay, we got some level X's in this game. Hopefully I can get some armor here and then roll out, start getting some kills. Got a stone sword. It's pretty nice. Gonna want to go mid enchant here pretty soon. We'd love to get a kill first, though. Gain a lot of gear from a kill or make a fight easier in DM. I think that's what I like the, Gotta land a couple of rods on this guy. I'm not gonna beat him in just straight up hit exchange. Okay, yeah, if he's gonna pot, I'm gonna back out. I mean, I think the thing with Blaze that I really like is mostly the fire axe. The fact that you get that guaranteed kill secure is pretty nuts. I mean, not guaranteed, almost guaranteed. It's probably the strongest kill secure in Blitz. Probably. Wait, those pants are better. I keep doing that. But I think Prot 2 is actually better than gold. As much as I hate to reveal what kit I'm running. So the other thing I need to get used to as well, actually, is using the fire charges. That's something. That's something indeed. Gonna have to figure out. Okay, who are these people? Kind of random, I think. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get put in that position where I'm getting hit by 2 people at once. That's a bad spot to be in. Okay. I'm just going to go mid. Star's coming out here pretty soon. I could use the witch to secure the star, I guess. That'd be an interesting way to use the witch. I'm going to give that a try. I'm still in the experimentation phase here. Still trying to figure out what's best. Ooh, okay. Using potions there. Oh, poor man, getting sniped by this witch. Yo, that was actually pretty good. Like, I felt like the witch actually sincerely helped me out there. Like, it made a big difference in that fight. That was pretty dope. Okay. Let's go. And I think the witch teleports with me to deathmatch and heals itself. Why does the pigment mob deal so much damage? Just like half a heart to a heart, right? I don't think that's a ton. Bowing and armor, yeah. How much durability does the helmet have? Probably 80 something in that range. Maybe 100. Need to be a little careful here on the low ground. He's getting slowness. Okay, 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 let's go, let's go! Yo, I'm feeling this witch. What the hell? I am feeling this. Okay. My man is a sniper out here. That's actually pretty cool. Sniping people with the slowness? Let's go. I'll take that. That is pretty fun. It's a pretty neat little trick. Slimex KB weapon is so good. I haven't really felt that personally. I would have to agree with this other guy. I think what the KB is good for is countering speed. In normal fights, it's not bad. Like, I think you'll still be better off with KB than not with KB, but I don't know that I would buy... Okay, gotta be a little careful here because of the potential to be potioned here. And that would waste both of my gapples that I have. He's gonna go for the witch, so the... Yeah, so he does know that the way that you play versus the, or as the troll is you play around the witch. So it's like you go for the witch, and then as he's going for the witch, I'm going for him. That's the way that you play this. Who wins this? I don't really know who wins this. I win this. Me. All day. Let's go. While blinded. No L's. No L's in this house. Dude, I almost died with the star on me. That was actually super stupid on my part. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm bragging or whatever, but that was a pretty risky... That was a pretty risky play. I don't know if I'd advise that. Don't know if I... No, oh, speaking of the star. Speaking of the star. Fuck you, star. I looked at the player count. I forgot that the game had been going on for so long. It was about to get canceled anyway. God damn it. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Okay, so I'm not necessarily... So basically, this game's a little up in the air. We got a couple of randoms, we got a couple of people with gear. Have to see how this one goes. Just gonna secure that, get the speed buff. Might go for this guy while he does not have speed. And I actually got slowness there. Yo! Not cool? Not cool? I need to get mid here. Can secure mid, I think. And now I'm in a really good spot for this one. Dude, I am liking this kit. I am liking this kit a lot. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The poison from the witch, if it gets a direct hit, is pretty nuts. I will not lie about that. It's pretty nuts.